Example problem again, putting it all together. Determine the mass in grams of aluminum sulfate. The molar mass of aluminum sulfate is 342.2 grams per mole. That contains 4.56 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of sulfate ions. Okay. So we know we have sulfate ions. And sulfate has to combine with aluminum to make our aluminum sulfate. And according to this, it's going to take 3 sulfates, 2 aluminums to accomplish this. So I'm thinking of 2 ways to work it, and they're both are absolutely correct. 4.56 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. And we want to find mass. And what we also know is there's 342.2 grams in 1 mole. Okay. Scroll down just a little bit too much. So we want to somehow get from this side to over here. And the way to do that is in moles or molecules. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to actually work this 2 different ways. 4.56 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of SO4. So how can I get from point A to point B? I know for every 3 molecules of SO4 sulfate ion, it's going to produce 1 molecule of aluminum sulfate. Let me find my calculator. And so I know it will produce 1.52 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of aluminum sulfate. So that gives us, let me put a color code here, 1.52 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of aluminum sulfate. So we can convert that to moles of aluminum sulfate. 1.52 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of aluminum sulfate. We know for 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of aluminum sulfate per 1 mole of aluminum sulfate. So this will give us moles. Shouldn't have cleared my calculator. And that gives me 0.3 sig figs 252 moles of aluminum sulfate. So now we can use the molar mass. I believe it was what, 342.2 grams per 1 mole. And our mass comes out to be 86.2 grams of aluminum sulfate. And that would be how to work the problem one way. Well, let's see if we can work it a little bit different. So what did we do? We found molecules of aluminum sulfate in this method. Then we convert molecules to moles. And then we use the molar mass to convert moles to grams. So let's do this another way. So another method. So there's going to be more than one way to do a lot of these problems. 4.56 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of sulfate. We can convert that to moles right away. 1 mole of sulfate is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. And I get 0.757. 0.757 moles of the sulfate. So we got 0.757 moles of sulfate. We know, let me go back and show. Whoops, too far, but this will work. For every 3 moles of sulfate, 1 mole of aluminum sulfate. So I can put in 3 moles of sulfate, 1 mole aluminum sulfate. And I get 0.252 moles of aluminum sulfate. So our last step, 0.252 moles. And we can use the molar mass now. 342.2 grams of aluminum sulfate per 1 mole. And I get 86.2 grams of aluminum sulfate. So this is part of putting it all together again and just working with the items that we were given to be able to solve a problem, to know how many grams is needed to get so many molecules of an ion that's found in that compound.